The Breakfast Club did not hire. It's really vague about what's going on, but the Breakfast Club did not hire Jess Hilarious after she already made a. They either didn't hire her or they fired her before she officially started. I think
canceled the contract.
Cancel the contract. Yeah, it's a little bit of confusion. Maybe you can look up an article while we're just kind of going through it. But
and Charlamagne,
she made an announcement on her Instagram saying like, "I'm the newest member. I'm officially the third seat."
Yeah, but
celebration.
They did the ribbon cutting,
right?
But there was a video of Charlamagne. This nigga, I guess he was walking out the studio
Oh,
on TMZ, right? Yeah, and somebody
caught
him, and he was like so fucking vague about it. He was like, "I don't know. I mean, she got all these shows and all these comedy, all this laughter going on." Like, I don't know what's going on with her at the Breakfast Club.
I think it's one of them situations where he's frustrated with what's happening, but like he obviously can't say what the fuck is happening behind the scenes. He might not even know what's happening behind the scenes. It kind of feels like that.
It's I don't know. It's the TMZ thing started becoming performative to me. It felt performative because before that happened, it was the radio thing. That's what went like the initial thing that went viral, where him and Envy are talking and
like Envy is a terrible actor. Anything where he's trying to lie, it's like, okay, this is fucking WWE. Let's just watch. Where's my popcorn?
Yeah, that felt like WWE, but what that felt like
it was worse than Lil Boom.
That felt like a nigga wake up call. If like when I first saw that, I kind of believed it. It was like, oh, is this a nigga wake up call? But then when they caught him outside of the fucking radio station, I was like, nigga.
Yeah,
it's badass actor because the TMZ lady ran up. What's going on with Jess Hilarious? And he was like, "What?" I was like,
"Yeah, okay. Yeah." I'm like, "What new role is this for?"
What is this? Like, yeah,
but it is.
I don't know. It was a black woman asking questions. He might have been cutting us some slack.
Nah, he was trying to gather his thoughts.
But it is tricky. I don't know what it is. I remember when we first like talked about it, we did allude to it like, nigga, how is this gonna be possible? Like, this whole process is gonna take her at least a year because she has to rearrange her fucking schedule. Like, she's already doing other things.
Well, I thought that this past year was her getting that out the way. So I wasn't worried about that.
It felt like she was finishing up tour dates.
It felt like it felt like now's the time to do because I took a year to move things around and to readjust my life. That's what it seemed like.
And for all we know, this might be like Charlamagne pulling like that Snoop Dogg ad where it's like, I'm done smoking. Like, they're just acting oblivious. Like, it's no more third seat. And then out of nowhere, Jess come, you know what I'm saying, with some cleavage out.
That's what I'm thinking. So in my mind, because it's like, you also got to remember when Angela Yee left, she tweeted, the Breakfast Club as you know it will no longer be. And then that was staged. Remember that?
Remember that.
That whole thing was staged. So it's like,
it's a good thought.
The main thing that made me think that this is all performative, I'm okay with leaning either direction. This is either a nigga wake up call where Charlamagne, who is a company man, and there's nothing wrong with being a company man because you just get money out of them essentially and not take all the
and no responsibility
and take all the
liability.
Liability and you mitigate the liability and risk and just collect the capital from it. So it was either a nigga wake up call where he thought he had more pull within to where it was like, all right, we went through the whole. Let's filter people in and act like we don't know who we want, but we know I'm telling you to do Jess, and they're like, nah, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have that pull that you thought you had. I'm okay with thinking that, or this is all just like one big hoax.
It could be that. I didn't even think about the hoax side of it, but it could be that.
But what do you think the angle is?
For the hoax?
Yeah. What's the why? What's the motivation behind this?
It's just a bigger bang for when that right hook comes.
Maybe it's the rollout. I don't know.
It's like when you don't see it
kind of weird.
Coming,
what is she gonna like pop out of a cake or something?
Like, it's a little sloppy though. Like
it's still sloppy.
Should we watch this?
Yeah, we can watch this. Yeah, this is WWE.
Oh, 1 second. Let me.
I don't know. You look genuinely confused, right?
Let me just look at it up here, so I can zoom in and shit.
Any nigga over 40 with a camera in their face always look confused.
Yeah, nah. Especially in this era, you don't know if she's on some boom gang shit. You know, he's been pressed outside a radio station before. He's got to be left foot forward at all times.
But he doesn't even have security with him, I think.
Nah, there was a right there.
I don't know.
Go back to the first slot.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna start it.
I hope that's not the security right there.
That's what actual security most of the time look like. That's
They be a little younger.
Oh, it won't let you click play on.
Nope.
What the fuck? They're really.
Yeah, they doing some shit. I don't know what's going on with that.
I guess just started the second one.
I could. Or maybe I'll try to refresh it real quick.
It was playing at first.
It was, yeah.
Wait.
There it is.
So we got to ask you, because everyone wants to know, where is Jess? What's going on with our new third host?
Huh?
Where's Jess?
Jess, I don't know what Jess is. Jess has a podcast called the Carefully Reckless Podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network. She's doing stand-up, just doing her thing.
Well, I guess the better question is, where's our third host?
That is a great question. I would really like to know the answer to that. I mean, I just came from downstairs. It was just me and Envy doing the show again.
Right.
Everybody saw us rotating guest hosts, last year.
Right.
And we said we was going to start 2024 off with a new host, and that hasn't happened yet.
I know it's a little hard for you to answer these questions, but just, I thought Jess was the host. She made an announcement, and we were all excited to have her. Did she renege, or or do you not know the status of it?
I don't know.
Yeah, so he definitely knows. And it's probably in
Right.
it could.
This is bad acting.
Yeah.
It's
it's terrible
probably like 60%. Like it maybe just didn't fall through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the other half is just like it could just be a performative hoax. Like she just popped in one day, 1 week.
Are we gonna listen to what Star had to say about this? Okay, I thought I saw it pulled up somewhere.
He'll definitely give us a copyright strike.
Nah, shit.
You crazy. Nigga doesn't, hell nah. That shit not
No, see, this is one of them
Yeah.
situations where it's like
we got to reach out to Amy to get that shit lifted.
yeah, for real. But
And she
this
charges a fee.
is one of them situations where all you can do is speculate. Like we have no information here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take this is a nigga wake up call. I'll go down that lane. I don't know if y'all want to take another position.
Nigga, wake
like-
up call.
This is he thought he had more pull in the company than he thought he had, and he thought he was just gonna be able to just slide Jess Hilarious in there, and
Is him talking about
So
it? Him
you-
trying to
and
like
the, and
have
the,
fun?
and the corporate company said, "Nigga, you don't run shit over here. We don't need her. That's not the vision of the show."
But do you think that like they would go through the whole process of announcing she's gonna be on the show? If
She
the
did it herself.
company-
They didn't go through the
Yeah.
process. She did.
She did it herself.
Yeah.
They never
Did they
announced
retweet it?
No.
They condone it?
Yeah.
No.
It
She-
wasn't like an official thing. It was
wasn't
kind of like
official.
an unofficial press release.
Pretty much. It was like her at like a club or wherever the fuck
She
was
hosted
at.
her own party.
Yeah, with some sort of party, and then a cell phone captured her saying, "Hey y'all, I'm the third mic. I'm the third mic now, and niggas celebrating and cheering."
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Is she on tour? Like, can we check her tour dates? Is it?
pretty sure she's like always on tour.
Yeah.
Is that
But
possible?
honestly, but
And
yeah,
even
so-
then, she could still tour on the weekends and do radio during the weekday.
yeah, but still going down my I mean, who gives a I think Charlamagne 100% knows, but I'm just gonna commit to the this is a nigga wake up call
For her or for him?
for him, like because he thought he could just get his homegirl in and
Basically,
What
Yeah,
if, what
you
if,
saying
what if
he
she
got-
what if she was the one who fucked it up by making an announcement and you know what I'm saying?
How would that be? That could, I see that being like
It's possible.
a way to.
possible. But this is also another thing too. Like Charlamagne has said that the Breakfast Club is a rotating seat. iHeart owns Breakfast Club. Period. So it's not like they can take it with them anyway.
Yeah.
Whenever Charlamagne retires, the show either goes away. Whenever Charlamagne retires, because he doesn't have a rest looming over his head like fucking Envy.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
like we still don't know what's gonna happen with Envy, right?
Facts. Yeah.
So but it's like if Charlamagne quits or they nix it, like they can either choose to put a new 3 in there that
Yeah.
he has nothing to do with, or they just kill the show off completely and just throw another morning show in there.
Yeah.
Like
Fact.
it's not like they have the option to take it. It's Breakfast Club. Even influence and whatever is one thing, but like
Yeah.
who owns that shit?
Yeah.
Period on paper.
Majority stake.
And it's iHeart.
100%.
So it could have been like in their mind they're like this nigga he might get arrested. We just holding on to him so he don't look guilty right now.
Yeah.
Envy. And then
You still think he's gonna get arrested for real?
I don't know what's gonna happen.
I feel
to
like
him.
something would have happened already.
Possibly. I mean, there was a
Something would have definitely
video.
happened by
There was a
now.
video Chiggs posted where like Envy's lawyer said he's happy to testify
Testify.
against
that.
So
Happy
like
to testify. Yeah.
like,
He's not going to jail.
Yeah,
He's
not-
okay.
he's not
I think
going to jail.
It's just fun to speculate.
It is,
It's
and
fun to
it-
think he might still.
and it's still like a thing too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because it's just like even if he does continue to work there, but he has to go to court and be on trial, it's just like
It's a whole process.
oh, that shit just kind of looks crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Why do you think iHeartMedia would not want Jess Hilarious as a host of the Breakfast Club?
I was just about to ask that. Probably because
what would be the point in that?
probably trying to find a white woman.
The point in that would be if they don't see the future of the Breakfast Club.
Growing with Jess Hilarious.
Not even growing with maybe not growing with Jess Hilarious, but like Charlamagne's gonna be gone at some point anyway, and we don't need his people in here. We might as well bring our people in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It could
then
also
you
be
just, like I feel like there's a slicker way of maneuvering in that situation. Then you just sign her to a deal that ends when his deal ends, so that everybody's out together.
possibly, or you just let them do the rumor report and just have 2 mics, and then we'll do with this what we want to. You gotta remember, this is $1 billion company too. At the same, they do what they want. It's not. They don't have to come down and have a conversation with you.
or somebody can
send a memo and cancel.
somebody in
that
the
shit if
ranks
they want
is
to.
sending a memo, sending a memo to Charlamagne. Somebody in the ranks saying, "Hey, just so you know, you don't make those decisions anymore," like you said.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
we appreciate you suggesting her, and we did think she's a good fit, but she's not what we have in our future.
Yeah.
Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wonder if this is like a petty beef between Charlotte and just iHeart in general. In the state of the Breakfast
Ain't
Club.
nothing petty about that shit, nigga.
Right.
I mean, it could be. Well, not really, because it's not like he's still not like
It's not-
signing like new
It's not
deals.
bad blood between them niggas.
No, well, it's not like they're not greenlighting things for him, because he did just have that thing get greenlit too with his political network.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
it's not like,
They still have a good relationship.
it's not like the relationship's sour, but the entity Breakfast Club might be like, fuck that shit, nigga. We ain't greenlighting shit over there for you. We'll greenlight this other shit, but not that. For what? We about to switch y'all out anyway.
Just Hilarious would have been a cool.
She'd have been a
co-host,
nice
though.
fix.
Oh yeah,
She would've
they-
been cool.
She was the best one.
Yeah,
Which
we
is-
have a video where we
I enjoyed it.
Which is why I'm trying to figure out why they would make such a stupid decision.
Yeah,
Like, you
it's
got to
foolish.
think this content that they're producing is kind of based off chemistry. So ideally, you're gonna want the person in that third chair that the other 2 niggas in the chair want in there. That's
She-
how the thing is gonna flow smoothly. That's how we're gonna get a great product.
Yeah, but
Assassinating the quality is like that's some academic shit. Only he would do that.
it's one of those things where it's like it's tricky. Like, I don't know. Who knows how they analyzed it? If that's even true, if this theory is even true, where they like analyzed it like that, it's
Right.
like, I don't know. The numbers just say Jess not bringing it like that. You
And
get what I'm saying?
Right. And honestly,
But
it's
what
like,
numbers would say that? Like, I thought the fans kind of like unanimously was like, she's the third mic. She's the best one in the
nah,
rotating. order.
hell nah, nah.
Who would they like it over her?
It was almost. It wasn't.
No, no,
it
no.
was- it was
I'm not
good.
saying that.
You
no,
talking
no,
about the fans?
None of that. Yeah, that fan shit don't mean
Oh, yeah, that
nothing.
don't matter.
Now,
Yeah,
if this was the Breakfast Club,
Nah, but that's what he just said, that the people don't like her.
we're not. I said that.
Something like that.
I don't think you said.
Come on, nigga. What did you say? Don't do that, bro.
What did you say then?
Bro, don't do that. Now I forgot. I'm believing your
You
lie.
forgot. Yeah, all right, then we'll play the
What
tape
was I
back.
just talking? Nigga.
But she did have a couple of viral moments that she, got off of the Breakfast Club. So I mean, I think she would have brought more eyes to him eventually. I think the chemistry would have brought some new moments.
Yeah, and it's like some things are just business. Like if
The
you
interviews
even
and
if we looking at Angela Yee, Jess Hilarious, like Jess is probably funnier, but I mean shit, Angela Yee, she has the status, she has like the time.
But then
she got like the fucking what's that lip service? Her own little
Shit.
But that would
She
only
is way
happen,
up.
and that
Way
would
up.
only happen if they was trying to get Angela back on. Like, there's no need to compare Jess to Angela now. Angela's not coming back.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with her, because
Yeah.
Angela has her own mid-day.
Angela's gone. Like, there's no need to debate who's better between them.
She's got the way up thing.
as far as like, Angela, we obviously saw she was pulling these numbers. This is the numbers Jess is pulling right now.
Yeah.
We can kind of do some algorithm math. All right, this is what she's gonna be pulling in 2 years.
Yeah.
It's not even half of what Angela Yee is worth. That's what I was saying. If
Oh,
that theory
yeah.
is correct,
Like the math ain't math.
You get what I mean? But
I don't know.
And at the end of the day, it's like Charlamagne knows what's going on, because it was just terrible acting when the TMZ
knows.
guy. So it's like,
They asked the question 3 times, and he was like, "Huh?"
so it's one of those things where he played his hand too early.
I'm just stretching it for the algorithm right now. That's
Man.
that's for me at least.
And like, he
Yeah.
probably can't speak on what's happening for real.
right, like
You know what I mean?
contractually, you can't say what you can't just like be blabbing what the fuck is on contract.
He's supposed to lie, but it
Yeah.
does seem like he's genuinely fed up with whatever's going on. Because
It doesn't-
obviously he wants Jess in that chair, and that's not happening.
It doesn't feel like that to me, not fully, honestly.
You don't think that he cares?
Just from that TMZ, it didn't feel that way, but from the Breakfast Club clip that they put out, it felt that way.
He was acting better than Envy was.
In that clip, yeah.
Like, even when he said, we was just downstairs, just me and
Actually, I take that
Envy
back.
again.
Actually, I take that back. Envy's acting in that Breakfast Club scene was better than Charlamagne's acting. Actually.
Really?
Yeah, it was actually, because Envy was like genuinely. I could tell he's tired of reading.
In terms of
Reading the rumor report.
He was like that was real. He was like, I'm not reading that shit no more. Like, I'm not doing
that for
rumor.
another year.
Bro, fuck that shit. I'm not doing that shit. I was like, that shit felt right.
Yeah, no, it's hard to be light skinned and gossiping at
And
the
then
same
Charlamagne
time.
was just like, I don't know. So his acting has kind of sucked both times, actually. Envy kind of won that first award for acting.
Nigga,
The Breakfast Club clip altogether felt more real to me than the TMZ one.
Yeah. That nigga Envy's done with the rumor reports. I can tell you. I can feel that shit in his spirit. He don't want to do that shit no more at all.
He's done with it.
He like, nigga, I got a case, bro. You think I want to read?
I was literally just about to say, like, he has other problems to worry about.
Yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see.